Hey guys, what's up? It's me, and I'm back again, and I know this video is coming right after my last video, but there has been so much going on with free agents today, and there was no way I can't talk about it, and there's going to be a lot more tomorrow too. Maybe I might make 2 or 3 more videos tomorrow. It really depends on how all this plays out, but today, the one I'm going to be talking about right now is Earl Thomas and Mark Ingram to the Ravens. Now, this is going to be really important to the Ravens because obviously, they're a strong team. They have a good offense. Lamar Jackson's there now. And the defense could use some help since they lost C.J. Mosley. But I think now Earl Thomas and Mark Ingram are going to make a big impact on the team. And so first I'm going to start off about talking with Earl Thomas. I think he can help the defense a lot. You know, they just lost C.J. Mosley, and he is probably one of the best defensive players that is still in the league today, and he could really help this Ravens team a lot. He did it, as we saw. He helped the Seahawks win a Super Bowl, and we saw him do it in Seattle. And if he does what he did in Seattle and brings it over here to Baltimore, then I think Baltimore could possibly go back to the Super Bowl at best. But I think for this year, they could definitely make the division champions for sure. But this year, I think they could just settle for AFC championship game. But let's start by looking at Earl Thomas's stats from this season. So Earl Thomas had 22 tackles, and then he had 6 assisted tackles, 0 sacks, but we could understand that. 3 interceptions that went for 25 total yards. Pretty good year. Not his best, but not his worst. And I think he could make a huge impact with this Ravens team. He really just needs his chance. And it's going to be hard for him, switching locker rooms. It'll be his first time out of Seattle, playing with a new team. So obviously we can understand if he doesn't have a career year. But now it's time to talk about Mark Ingram. So Mark Ingram, people would probably say he was like a backup, which, yeah, he kind of was when he was in New Orleans last season with Alvin Kamara. But I don't know I would call him so much as a backup as I would. He had a different set of skills as Kamara. He was a bigger guy, a power running back. Kamara had speed and elusiveness, but Mark Ingram could help gain yards, and he was a big, strong guy, and he could really be used all around for running, but he wasn't on the ball as much as he ever has been in the past this last season. So I think Baltimore will be a good chance for him to show what he can do again, because he'll possibly be starter. They used to have a good running back, Ray Rice, if you guys remember him. I think something happened with Ray Rice. Not sure if I remember. Wink, wink. But anyway, let's look at his stats. So he had 138 attempts at the ball and only went for 645 yards, averaged 4.7 yards per run, 6 touchdowns and 21 receptions. So not the best that he's done, but he was also playing a backup position, which obviously I think personally he could have been a starter over Kamara, but that's not how the Saints head coach saw it. So I think he's going to get his chance here in Baltimore, but I think him signing in Baltimore is huge for him, and it was a good idea, honestly, for him to sign. Now let's get into them together. Earl Thomas and Mark Ingram playing on the same squad is going to be amazing. I think these 2 players alone could make the Ravens an elite team, like they were kind of when they won the Super Bowl a few years ago in Super Bowl 47. But they are a better team now than they were that year, obviously, because Joe Flacco was their quarterback. And I think that both these players are going to provide something special to this Ravens team. So that's pretty much it for today, for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hit the subscribe button, like, and comment something down in the comment section below. Thank you.